Hi Mr. Welcome to Just97 and today we're going to dive into Chapter 8
Product Study and Brand Building Customer Value.
and Chapter 9 Introducing New Product and Managing Product Lifecycle. Let's go!
Let's hit the road with Chapter 8 Products, Services, and
Firstly, we will learn about what is product. In the next slide, to know more with the basic definitions. A product is anything that can be offered to the market to satisfy a need or want. It includes not only physical goods but also services, experiences, people, places, and even ideas. Now, what about services? A service is also a product, but it's intangible, cannot be owned, and it is consumed at the same time as its product. You don't hold a service in your hand, but you still expect the value from it. For example, booking a health checkup as we make hospitals. It's not about receiving a physical item. What you are really buying is professional care, peace of mind, and timely results. So, we should remember, a product can be tangible or intangible, and values is not always something
About
we experiences. Nowadays, companies don't just sell a product. A brand experiences connect with the emotions. It turns a simple transaction into a memory or a story. Take PMk3 as an example. It's not just a place to drink a coffee. When you enter, you feel a vintage Hanoi atmosphere. The old-style furniture, handwritten menus, enamel cups, and nostalgic music. Customers often visit not just for the drink, but to relax, take the photo, and feel something unique. So we can say, the product becomes more valuable when it's the part of the story or emotion. Every product has three levels. Firstly is the core products. The basic benefits the customer seeks is the reason why they want the product in the first place. The secondly is the actual product, the tangible elements that deliver those benefits. These include the designs, the brands, the packaging, and the features. Thirdly is the augmented product, the extra services and benefits that add more value, such as guarantee, customer service, or membership pass. To truly satisfy customer and staying out, a company must decide on three levels. Let's apply the three product level to PMk. As the core product, customers are not just buying the beauty, they are buying relaxing, refreshing moments or a way to enjoy time with friends. At the actual product level, PMk offers seasonal menus, customizable toppings, the signature red wine brandy coffee, and the authentic Taiwanese beauties. At the augmented product level, the brands adds more value through free Wi-Fi, social campaigns, cozy store designs, a mobile app with reward points, and delivery service. So, PMk is not just a ring, it's a complete lifestyle experience that builds loyalty and service. To product and service classifications. Products are divided into two main categories, consumer products and industrial products. In these presentations, we focus on consumer products, which are bought by final consumer for personal use. Consumer products are further divided into four types based on how people buy them. Firstly, convenience products, achieved and bought often with little effort, like ginseng chili sauce. Secondly, shopping products are compared carefully based on price or qualities. For example, British Hunter sneakers are usually chosen after trying and comparing. Thirdly, specialty products have a unique characteristic or strong branding. People are willing to make an effort to buy them, like a piece of high-end art. And finally is unsold products, and those that the customers don't usually think about, like ADN test kits from dentists. Each style needs a different marketing approach, which brings us to the Let's compare how product types affect marketing strategy. Convenient products have a low price, are available everywhere, and use frequent advertising. Shopping products are more expensive, sold in fewer locations, and require personal selling or image-focused promotions. Specialty products are high-end, found in exclusive locations, and promoted with brand storytelling. Unsold product needs aggressive promotions or personal selling because people don't think them unless necessary. So as marketers, we must choose the right strategies based on the product.
consumer products, which we just talked about, there's a second type called industrial products. The key difference between consumer products and industrial products is their purpose. So what is industrial products? Industrial products is the products that bought for business use, not for household or individual use. For example, you buy a vacuum cleaner. If you use it at your home, it will consider a consumer product. But if you use it at your business, at your company, it will consider an industrial product. And more specifically, it is a capital item. What exactly is a capital item? Well, it is one of the three types in the industrial products. Firstly, materials and parts. These can be raw or manufactured. For example, fresh milk from a farm or bricks used to build a house. They go through a process before becoming the part of the final product. Secondly, capital items. These are items that support business operations. Think of things like air conditioners or elevators. They are long-term tools that help the business run smoothly. Thirdly, supplies and services. They are usually tangible and really easy to buy. For instance, stationery, cleaning supplies, and maintenance. In addition to tangible products and services, marketers have broadened the concept of a product into all the market offerings, including organizations, persons, place, and social marketing. Firstly, let's get started with organization marketing. Activities done to influence how people think or view an organization often focuses on images, values, or purpose rather than the product itself. Next, person marketing. Efforts to build a brand through the individuals or celebrities. Thirdly, place marketing. Promoting cities, regions, or even the countries in order to attract tourists, residents, investors, and businesses. Lastly, social marketing. Marketing promotes a behavior or a concept that benefit for individuals and society. Let's jump into some examples. For organizations marketing, Teach for Vietnam, a non-profit organization, had run a campaign which named Run for Education in order to promote the business itself and attract investment, and also inspiring young leaders to join the movement, becoming teachers to teach the underserved areas. Secondly, person marketing. For example, My Phương Miss World 2022 has used her old images to promote for her own brand. Selling t-shirts is Yoko. Yoko has used the profits to do the charity activity. Place marketing. We're all staying at Ho Chi Minh City, right? Have you ever heard about our city called the city that never sleeps? But not only us have heard about that, the tourism, the foreigners also come to our city to clarify that fact. Last but not least, social marketing. BTS launched a series of music videos under the theme Đi Để Trở Về featuring with Subin Hoàng Sơn. The campaign encouraged young people to explore the world, but the most importantly, don't forget to return back to your home, especially when third.
To explore the key decision business must take in product development and marketing. These decisions include product attribute, printing, packaging, labeling and logos, and finally product support service. Let's begin with product attributes, which include quality, feature, style, and design. It's playing a key role in delivering customer value. Product quality is essential for customer satisfaction and include two aspects: performance quality, which is the product ability to perform its core function, and conformance quality, which ensure consistency and reliability. For example, VinFast focus on the performance quality by ensuring electric car meet driving needs efficiently, while also maintaining conformance quality through consistent production standard across all vehicles, having built customer trust and reliability. Companies often adapt approaches like total quality management, customer-driven quality, and a return on quality mindset to continuously improve. Product features are the competitive tool for differentiating the company product from competitor products, and it can be identified by customer survey and market research. Style refers how a product looks, while design goes deeper by combining appearance with function to enhance the user experience. Now we move to printing. Printing creates identity and build trust. It includes a name, symbol, term, and design that make a product stand out. Consumer will print as an important part of the product. Therefore, printing can add value to a consumer purchase. In Vietnam, Momo, the popular e-wallet, is a great example. It's a pink color, symbol logo, and friendly mascot, make it highly recognizable. Printing make Momo a trusted everyday app for millions. Next, packaging. Packaging involves designing and producing the container or wrapper for the product. It does more than protect. It helps attract consumer and communicate the brand's message. Take Vinamilk as an example. In 2023, Vinamilk redesigned its packaging with vibrant color and cultural illustration. As a result, product visibility improved, sale of key items like Ruby and Dream Farm increased, and 73% of consumers saw the brand as more innovative and premium.
Labels help identify our products, show useful information like ingredients or how to use it, and sometimes even promote the brand. Logos are the visual identifier. They help consumers recognize the brand, feel familiar with it, and trust it. A great example is Yale Valley Organic in the UK. Their packaging include QR code that links to research and brand story, so labeling and logos and just design they support storytelling and build strong emotional connection. Product support service refer to everything a company provide before and after the sale to help customer. This include installation, training, and maintenance, all of which improve the customer's experience. More importantly, these services help build long-term customer relationship by showing that the company truly cares not just about selling products, but also about supporting the buyer afterward. Example is Vunem. They allow customers to try their mattress for free for 120 days. This helps buyer feel confident and removes the fear of making the wrong choice. Another example is Toyota Care in Vietnam. Customers receive free maintenance in first few years, which add values and make them more likely to stay loyal. This support improves satisfaction, increase trust, and often lead to repeat purchase or referral. Like include similar product targeting the same group of customer. Companies can use two strategies, like stretching at cheap and premium option, like filling up more product within the same range. This helps serve different needs and compete better in the market. Casual had basic calculator for students and advanced one for engineers that like stretching. WinFast has offered the VF3 and VF5 in the same EV segment. That's like filling, giving customer more options without changing the target market. This real example show how product line can grow to meet customer demand. Mix is a full range of product lines a company offer. We analyze it in 4 dimensions, with number of product line, length, total number of items, depth, variation within one product, consistency, how closely related all products are. This helps companies organize their portfolio and product mix, help the company reach more customer, reduce risk, and build a strong brand. Let's look at Unilever Vietnam as a real life example. It has clear product lines, personal care, dog, Lifebuoy, food, Knorr, Lipton, and home care, sunlight, comfort. These like create a broad product mix with a strong consistency on focused on daily
And the next
health.
point I would like to discuss is learning objective 3, that is identifying the 4 core characteristics of services and understanding the additional marketing strategies required for service firms. First, let's classify the types of service industries into 3 broad categories. The first, that is government. These services include courts, employment service, military services, and public hospitals. For example, Vietnam's public education system belongs to the government sector. The second point is private non-profit organizations, such as charities, museums, and foundations. And UNICEF Vietnam is a good example of a non-profit because it operates to improve children's lives, not to earn profit. And the third is business organizations. This includes airlines, hotels, banks, insurance, entertainment, and more. For example, in Vietnam, include Vietjet Air and Techcombank, both of which are strong players in the commercial service industry. Now, let's break down the 4 defining characteristics of services, which explain why marketing services is so different from marketing goods. First, services are intangible, meaning that they cannot be seen, touched, tasted, heard, or smelled before a customer makes a purchase. And for this reason, customers often make decisions based on things like reviews, brand reputation, or referrals rather than direct inspection. And for example, someone considering cosmetic surgery at Cang Nam Cosmetic Hospital in Vietnam, but it has no way of knowing the exact results in advance. And to build credibility, Cang Nam uses before and after photos, customers' testimonials, and influencer endorsements to reassure customer and reduce perceived risk. Secondly, services are inseparable from their providers. They are produced and consumed at the same time. This means the service experience depends heavily on the person delivering it. Take Pizza for Biz, for instance. When you dine there, the chef prepares your food on site and the staff delivers it fresh to your table. And your satisfaction is directly connected to that real-time personal interaction. That is, services are variable, meaning that their quality can differ greatly depending on who provides them, when and where. This inconsistency makes it hard for companies to guarantee the same experience every time. And a great example is 30 Shine, a popular hair salon chain in Vietnam. And the outcome of your haircut may vary based on the stylist's appetite, attitude, or even their mood that day. That's why business invests in employee training and standardized procedures to maintain consistency across locations. And lastly, that is, services are perishable, which means that they can be stored or inventoried for later use. If a service isn't used at a certain time, the opportunity is permanently lost. Now, let's think of a room at Vinpearl Resort. If it remains unbooked tonight, that potential revenue is gone forever. Likewise, unsold seats on a Vietnam Airlines flight disappear once the plane departs. And to manage this, companies often run flash sales or offer discounts during off-peak hours to balance demand. Due to these characteristics, services require additional strategies beyond traditional marketing. Now, let's walk through them. We'll take a look at the service profit chain. This idea is simple but impactful. When employees are satisfied, they perform better, and this leads to higher service quality, happier customers, and ultimately greater profits for the company. And this model includes 5 key links. The first one is internal service quality, that is providing employees with the right tools, training, and support. The second is satisfied and productive employees, which means motivated staff are more engaged and perform better. The third is greater service value, that is the customer receives better, more consistent service. The fourth is satisfied and loyalty customer, that is good service builds trust and long-term loyalty. The last but not least, that is healthy profits and growth. All of this contribute to the company's success. And for example, Highlands Coffee invests heavily in employee training and workplace culture. As a result, customers enjoy a consistently positive experience, which keeps them coming back and strengthens the brand's reputation. Now, we will shift focus on the internal marketing. That is, the company needs to engage in marketing internally and ensuring that employees fully understand and embody the brand's values. For example, Tiki trains all customer support and logistic team to work as one and ensuring consistency across interactions from warehouse to final delivery. Now, moving on to interactive marketing, that is, the service quality isn't just about what's delivered, but how it's delivered, which is the interaction between the staff and customer. And this involves service differentiation, service quality, and service productivity. For example, Techcombank's frontline staff are trained to use polite language, empathetic responses, and even body language cues to build blindness. Let's turn to 3 advanced service management strategies. Let's consider managing service differentiation. This creates competitive advantage by standing out 3 ways. The first one is offer, which means by providing distinctive and innovative service features. The second is delivery through efficient, dependable service processes. And the third is image, by building a strong and recognizable brand identity. For example, Grab Vietnam delivers a wide range of services like Grab Car, Grab Bike, and Grab Food, all unified by a smooth user interface and its iconic green branding, which strengthens customer recognition and loyalty. And the second point is managing service quality. In fact, a key to long-term success is delivering consistently higher quality than competitors. For example, Footlong ensures all locations use the same high-quality ingredients, equipment, and barista training to keep drink quality consistent. And the last but not least, that is managing service productivity, which means finding ways to boost efficiency without compromising quality. And that is a key challenge for expanding service companies. And it involves actions such as recruiting and training the right people, striking the right balance between service quantity and quantity. For example, Shopee Vietnam uses chatbots and automation for routine questions while allocating human reps to handle complex cases and balancing speed and service.
Outcome 8.4. Discuss branding strategies. Brand equity. Brand equity is the value a brand gives to a product or service in the mind of the consumer. It is based on customer perception, experience, and loyalty. Brand value is the financial value of a brand, usually measured in a monetary term. It represents the value of a brand if it were sold or included in a company balance sheet. I will introduce 4 brand strategy decisions. First one is brand positioning. Second is brand name selection. Third one is brand development. And fourth is brand sponsorship. Brand positioning. The first level is attribute what the product has, ingredient or material. The next level that a business can reach is the benefit, what the customer gain, convenience or quality. And the last level is belief and value, emotional connections and brand philosophy. This is the deepest level in the triangle gap. For example, like Volvo position itself on safety, giving customer peace of mind and promoting the value of family protection. Name selection. Choose a name that suggests something about the product or memorable, meaningful, or legally protect. This is very important for the business because if the brand name is too difficult to remember or too difficult to read, it will affect the number of purchases. For example, the name Vinamilk is a combine of Vina short of Vietnam and a meal, clearly showing that this is a Vietnamese meal brand. Easy to remember, direct reflect the product line, meal and dairy. Brand sponsorship. There are 4 sponsorship options: manufacturer brand, national brand, product, and brand by the manufacturer. Like Nike is a national brand, global available, widely known and direct managed by the manufacturer. On brand like store brand, create and owned by the retailer. Amazon Basic is the brand by the retailer and sold at a competitive price. Licensing is use another brand name. British Hunter pay a fee to use Marvel in image and character on shoe. Co-branding, combining 2 brands like Dell computer use Intel processor. With the brand development, it includes the line extension like adding new flavor, size, or variety under an existing brand like Coca-Cola. Brand extension, using a brand in a new category like Dove straw, expanding into shampoo. Multi-brand, offering multiple brands within the same category like PepsiCo on Pepsi and Mountain Dew. New brand, create an entire new brand like Toyota create Lexus has a luxury brand.
Here are the key takeaways from Chapter 8. So for the first learning outcome, the chapter likely defines what a product is, encompassing not just tangible goods, but also services and experiences. It delves into different levels and classification of products and services. For the second learning outcome, this involves decisions related to individual products and services, product line, and the overall product mix. For the third learning outcome, a specific focus is given to the nature and characteristic of services, marketing strategies for the service firms, and the concept of the service profit chain. The last learning outcome, a significant portion of the chapter is dedicated to how company builds and manage strong, value-creating brands. This includes discussions on brand equity and brand value, as well as strategies for building and managing strong brands. The importance of well-positioned brands with strong brand equity as a basic for building customer value and profit customer relationships is highlighted.
Now, we will move to the chapter 9, that is developing new product and managing the product life cycle. First one is learning outcome 1, which focuses on how businesses discover and develop new product ideas to stay competitive and grow in dynamic markets. Common approaches that companies use. The first is acquisition. This involves purchasing other companies or buying the rights to existing products. It's a fast and strategic way to expand a product portfolio or enter new markets without starting from zero. For example, Masan Group acquired Vina Coffee Binh Hoa, a well-known coffee brand in Vietnam, and through this acquisition, Masan was able to quickly expand into the premium instant coffee segment by leveraging Vina Coffee's strong reputation and existing customer base. They have new product development. This refers to creating completely new products internally, often through investment in research and development. It allows companies to innovate and build unique offerings tailored to specific customer needs. For instance, Vinamilk has developed new products such as nut milk, A2 milk, and organic fresh milk, all through its internationally certified R&D department, and these innovations respond to customer trends like plant-based nutrition and lactose intolerance, while also strengthening Vinamilk's brand image as a health-focused leader. To learning outcome 2, that is, describe the steps involved in developing a new product and the key factors to be taken into account when managing this process. 8 major stages in the new product development process. The first one is ideas generation. This is the starting point where companies gather lots of ideas. For example, Google's Area 120 received over 1,000 product pitches from employees. And the second point is idea screening. They filter out weak or unrealistic ideas and keep only the promising one. And the third is concept development and testing. The selected ideas are developed into detailed product concepts, then test with potential customers for feedback. And the fourth is marketing strategy development. Companies then create a marketing plan, targeting, positioning, pricing, and promotion strategies. The fifth is business analysis. At this stage, the financial viability of the product is evaluated and will it be profitable? And the next is about product development. The product is now designed and built. It moved from idea to physical form. And the seventh is about test marketing. Before a full launch, the product is introduced in limited market to test customers' response. And finally, that is commercialization. The product is fully launched into the market. However, only a few ideas make it this far. And for instance, out of 1,000 ideas pitches to Google's Area 120, only about 50 were accepted. Start with the first stage of the new product development process, that is idea generation. This step involves systematically searching for fresh and innovative product ideas. It's not about judging ideas yet. It's about being open to possibilities and collecting as many options as possible. The main goal here is to come up with a large pool of ideas without filtering them too early. These ideas can come from various sources like employees, customers, competitors, or even trend analysis. And once a broad list is gathered, the next step, idea screening, will help us evaluate and select the most promising ones. Source of new product ideas is from within the company. This is known as internal sources. These ideas often come from the company's own research and development teams, managers, staff, or even internal innovation programs because they understand the company's capabilities and customers. Internal teams can develop ideas that are both practical and aligned with business goals. For example, Vinamilk's R&D department created the A2 milk line, which targeted consumers who are sensitive to lactose. This innovation came directly from internal product research. Another example is Viettel, where in-house engineers develop 5G network equipment and help build a full Make in Vietnam technology ecosystem, completely driven by internal talent and technical expertise. Besides internal ideas, companies also gather product ideas from external sources. These include customers, suppliers, competitors, distributors, and even outside consultants or research agencies. External sources offer fresh perspective and how companies spot new trends or unmet needs in the market. For instance, Highlands Coffee recognized the growing bubble tea trend from Taiwanese competitors. As a result, they introduced their own creative drinks like lotus tea and lychee tea, adapting the trend to local tastes. Another example is Tiki. By analyzing customer feedback, Tiki improved its Tiki Now Express delivery and enhanced its payment system, both based on insights gathered directly from users. To sum up, external sources are available for identifying new opportunities and responding quickly to market changes. And another powerful way to generate new product ideas is through crowdsourcing. This approach involves inviting a broad audience, including customers, employees, industry experts, or even the general public, to contribute ideas or collaborate in product development. It allows companies to tap into a diverse pool of creativity and insights from real users. A great example is BD's Hunter, which launched the Hunter Street Design Contest. Thousands of young participants submit unique sneaker designs, helping BD's connect with its target audience while discovering fresh design ideas. Similarly, How Noodles by Ace Cook use large-scale consumer surveys to understand different regional flavor preferences. Based on this input, they create popular products like Central Spicy Shrimp and Hair-style beef noodle, tailored to local tastes. And after generating a wide range of ideas, the next important step is idea screening. This is where companies evaluate which ideas are worth developing further. One useful method is the RWW framework, which asks 3 key questions. The first one is real. Does the idea address a real customer need? The second is win. Can the company compete effectively with this product? And the third is worth it. Is it financially and strategically worth the effort? For example, Highlands Coffee tests new drink ideas in selected stores before launching nationwide. Only successful concepts like their bottled iced milk coffee, which gains strong customer interest, are scaled up. On the other hand, Vinamilk tests some herbal milk concepts, but decided to discontinue them after trial sales show low customer demand.
With concept development and testing. A product concept is a clearer version of an idea, described in customer language. After that, the company show is to target users to test their. For example, VinFast create multiple electric vehicle concepts: VF5 Plus for small families, VF6 for younger users, and VFE34 for eco-conscious drivers. These were tested with customer before choosing which marketing strategy development. This step involved defining the target market, crafting a value propositions, and setting goals for sales, profits, and the marketing mix. An example is Ananas. It targets Vietnamese users who like local swagwear, offering stylish Vietnamese design suits at reasonable price. They focus on growing both online and through physical. Then come business analysis, where the company estimates sales, costs, and profits to decide whether to continue or cancel. Visualize this. I have created two simple charts based on simulated Crab Kitchen case. Crab opened set cloud kitchen in Ho Chi Minh cities, but shut them down due to high costs and financial losses. In the line charts, the red line shows costs, the green shows revenues, and the gray dotted line is profits. Costs were always higher, so profits stay negative. The bar chart shows sales forecast. Sales rose from April to June, but dipped slightly in July. So even though demand exists, it wasn't enough to offset the loss. Next is product development. This is where the company builds prototypes and runs safety and performance tests. For example, FC launched a color changing motor freight. Before release, they test the lead lines, fit rest, and durability to make sure it works well. After that is test marketing, where companies sell the product in a small area to check demand. Orion tested its green tea custard cake in Hanoi first. When it did well, they launched its nation commercializations. Is when the product officially launches. Businesses must decide when, where, and how to go to the market. Like Famigo, a breakfast showing meal that lunches during the back-to-school seasons. I'm a student in busy families who needs a quick nutritious morning.
New product development. Successful new product development should be customer-centered, team-based, and systematic. Customer-centered. The customer-centered approach is to address the need, want, and expectation of customer. This approach always prioritizes customer satisfaction with the product and service. Brand using this approach is always changed based on the customer review to increase the customer comfort and better suit their needs. For example, like Nike allow customers to design their own shoe through Nike by You, showing their focus on individual preference. Team-based is working in a group to achieve a common goal. This approach requires collaborations between members and sharing responsibilities when necessary and finding strength of each member. For example, it takes a team of doctor, nurse, and therapists to create a plan for patients. Systematic means that this method suggests doing things in an organized, methodical, and planned way. It involves following a structure of process or set of rules to achieve the consistent and efficient result. For example, like Amazon use a step-by-step process in its warehouse to pack and ship goods quickly, accurately, and efficiently.
Just like before, products go through a life cycle. They born, they grow, and eventually decline. That's why business needs different strategies for each stage of it starts with development, where the product is still being created, no sale yet. Next is introduction, where the product enters the market, but profit are usually negative. Then come growth, with rapid increase in sale and profit. In the maturity stage, sale peak, but competition rise, so profit are start to decline. Finally, in the decline stage, both sales and profit drop. And third decision must a few real example. Coca-Cola Life didn't survive the introduction stage and was continue early. Maggi, on the other hand, has stayed strong for decades and is still in maturity. And Nokia, once in decline, is now trying to make a comeback with a new launch. It goes whole product development. There are no sales yet, but company invest a lot in research, design, and prototyping. For example, VinFast spent months testing this electric car before even announcing them to. In the introduction stage, the product is launched. Sales grow slowly and profit are usually negative due to high promotion and distribution costs. Marketing here focused on attracting early adopters. For example, is Coca-Cola Life, which targeted health consumers but didn't survive this phase.
Product gains market acceptance is entering the growth stage. It has a key point. Sales rise rapidly as early adopters keep buying, and new customers follow, influenced by word of the mouth. This attracts new competitors, leading to more product feature, better promotion, and wider availability. Although prices remain stable or slightly decrease, profit increase due to lower manufacturing costs and larger sales volume. A trade example is the plant-based meal market, where demand and innovation are growing fast. Competitive during the growth stage, companies must act strategically. They focus on product improvement and adding features. They also expand to new markets and outlets, making the product more accessible. Advertising effort move from simply pricing awareness to actually encouraging purchase. Lastly, plowing right at the right time have attracted even more customers. For example, Arsai quickly gained popularity with its creamy oatmeal. By partnering with local cafe and using playful marketing, it appealed to young consumers. Its affordable price and wide availability in supermarket and online platforms have it grow fast in the plant-based meal market. Every product enters the maturity stage, where sales will slow down as the market becomes saturated. This stage typically lasts longer than the earlier stage, but pose strong marketing challenges. Too many competitors and too many similar products lead to right cuts, increased promotion, and higher R&D spending, all of which cause profit to drop. Weaker players to often exit the market, leaving only well-established competitors to battle it out. The coffee market in Vietnam is in the maturity stage, with intense competition in slow zero. To stay competitive in the maturity stage, a company should apply 3 key strategies: modifying the market, modifying the product, and the marketing mix. Modifying the market means targeting the customer segment or encouraging current user to consume more. Next, modifying the product involves upgrading feature, improving quality, or adding new style to keep the product fresh and relevant. Finally, modifying the marketing mix includes adjusting pricing, promotion, placements, and services to boost sales. For example, Highland Coffee. Highland Coffee modifies its market by expanding into smaller cities, update the product range with seasonal drinks, and refresh its marketing mix through loyalty app, delivering partnerships, and social media campaigns. The decline stage, sales drop as a result of new technologies or changing consumer preferences. Profit decrease, and some companies exit the market altogether. A good example is a feature phone, once dominant but now largely replaced by smartphones. In the stage have 3 main options: maintain the product by finding new market or repositioning it for niche use, harvest it by cutting costs and continuing to sell while it's still somewhat profitable, or drop it entirely, either selling it off or shutting it down. For example, Nokia. Nokia is a well-known example of a company in the decline stage. As smartphone took over the market, sales of Nokia's feature phone dropped rapidly. The company initially tried to harvest its products by reducing investment while continuing sales in emerging markets. Eventually, it dropped the business by selling its mobile phone division to Microsoft.
Learning outcome 9.4. Discuss 2 additional products issue: socially responsibility product decision and international product and service marketing. Socially responsible product decision involve business to producing and supplying products that are legally required to be safe, legal, and have a positive impact on the society. Company must consider and test the product before they put on the market, and then on the environment too. Consumers are increasingly aware of environmental and ethical issues. Companies that ignore these concerns is damaging their reputations and losing consumer trust. It is used eco-friendly packaging and has launched a shoe line made from recycled material to reduce its impact on the international product and service marketing. Involve adapting and adjust the promotional strategies and product formulations to meet the needs, preference, and culture different of customers in different countries. Like McDonald's offer different menu items around the world, like McDonald's Panel in India or teriyaki burger in Japan, to suit the local taste and dietary restrictions.
Alright, key concepts and topics covered in Chapter 9 include: first learning outcome. This section likely outlines the overall strategic approach to creating new products. For the second learning outcome, the chapter details the stages involved in bringing a new product to the market. These stages are idea generation, idea screening, concept development and testing, marketing strategy development, business analysis, product development, test marketing, commercializations, and lastly, how to manage new product development. For the third learning outcome, the chapter explores how much a product evolved through different stages in the market and the strategies appropriate for each stage. These stages are development stage, introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage, and decline stage. Third learning outcome. This part includes discussions on product decisions and social responsibility in international product and services marketing. Last but not least, the chapter also touches upon different types of cost, such as fixed cost, variable cost, and total cost in relation to pricing considerations for new
I'm
products.
swimming in everything you said. I'm thinking about jumping in it. Instead, I got you.